Chris and Goran, the Kickdawgz from Pickdawgz. It's Thursday. It's time for another European football live show here at Pickdawgz YouTube, Twitter, social media all over the place. Chris, how's your day been going so far? I see that Barcelona is up 1-0, but Sporting and Porto are still a goalless draw.
You know what? I'm been keeping my eye on this Burnley Southampton score. I saw it was 2-0 Burnley, and now the seat's getting a little bit hotter, but it's okay for right now. Everton's still in safety mode, but yeah, no, it's the La Liga schedule's been interesting today, and I think it's been a good card. Sevilla managed to pull out the win against Levante, and Rayo Vallecano upset Espanyol. So bit of an interesting card so far today.
Yeah, I know that you planned to put Espanyol on the bundle and on the parlay yesterday, and I managed to talk you out of it. But even if you did, I had that Malmö game, and they played 0-0 in Sweden, which for some reason is happening a lot in these early stages of that season in Sweden. And I don't know, it ended 0-0. We had them on the money line, but I don't know.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those games that I think. I had trouble really getting a feel for the Swedish league through the first few games of the year. So it's definitely a tough one. But you want to talk about an interesting matchup? The Sporting and Porto matchup still scoreless in the 65th minute. That definitely thought
I
we'd see a
mean,
lot more fireworks in that one.
Sporting has to open up eventually. They are 2-1 down. I mean, on aggregate, and they got a score here. I'm not sure if the goal away counts in the Portuguese Cup, but they either need two goals or one goal. I'm not sure, but they have to open up eventually. And with only 25 minutes left in the game, I mean, I don't know what are they waiting for, to be honest.
Yeah, it's well, you can only wait for better days so many times before it really starts to come back and kick you in the butt. But there's still 25 minutes to go, so still time for Sporting to get an equalizer on aggregate.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough because Porto has scored two away goals in that first leg, so I'm not sure if that counts in Portuguese Cup. But I guess we'll see what's going to happen if Sporting scores one. Speaking of that Burnley game, Chris, we did have both teams to score on the parlay, which was also a bust. And this Southampton team looks terrible right now. They can't do anything. I mean, they lose 6-0 to Chelsea. They win against Arsenal 1-0, and now they lose to Burnley 2-0. I mean, it's just so inconsistent this season. And I know that we talked about that yesterday, but there's no way we can bet on this Southampton team for the rest of the season, to be honest.
Well, they're in that. I said yesterday they're in that purgatory stage where a lot of teams are that are in like the I'd say the 11 to like 16 or maybe even 11 to 15 range where too many points up to be relegated, not enough points to close enough to be involved in the race for Europe. So it's yeah, it was I guess it was just Southampton just choosing not to show up today, and Burnley reaped the rewards of it for sure.
Yeah. I'm watching this Barcelona game, and Sociedad is attacking. They're trying to score a goal. They're playing much better second half than the first half. But what I do like is this Piqué and Araujo defensive pair that at least they were. I think Piqué got subbed because of an injury. No, he's still in. But whenever Eric Garcia is playing, this team looks like a kindergarten defensive team. He's so bad. I can't believe that they would go on and sign a player like that. I think there was a pretty good reason that Manchester City got rid of him. To be honest.
Yeah, well, if Manchester City gets rid of you, it says something. Maybe if you're talking about a higher up club, but I'm sure there are like I'd say 80% of clubs around the world that would probably be ready to take a Manchester City cast off.
Yeah, exactly. And if I remember correctly, I think it might have been a free transfer because his contract was up. So I guess they didn't lose anything but his salary on it. But honestly, I can't see him staying in Barcelona for next season. Maybe they'll give him another chance and give him another season to prove himself. But this season, he's done more harm than good. And now he's entering the game. Good God help us.
Wow. I mean, there's only so much that can be said. I think for what you're experiencing right now.
Yeah, it's quite painful to be honest. uh, I'm guessing you did not end up putting any soccer previews on, Chris.
No, I again, it's gonna take me a little bit before I feel comfortable enough to dip my foot in the water and put put a couple soccer premiums up. But soon, I'm guessing. I'm thinking we'll figure it out. Well,
You're waiting for the weekend.
if I'm waiting for stuff to slow down. I think a little bit. I'm waiting for a little bit more time. Uh, but maybe I will. Who knows? We still got lots of time.
Yeah, for today, like I said, it wasn't a big slate, but I managed to put in only one preview. It was a single. Actually, it was a double as a single pack. I had Porto and Sporting both teams to score at over 2.5 and Barcelona to win at over 1.5. In a double, it was for like plus 480 something. Uh, I do believe we could see another goal from Barcelona, but I don't think there's a chance we're going to see three goals in this Porto and Sporting match, even though never say never. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna need a big effort. I think from both sides in that one to get that one across.
Sean, PGC, nice to see you again here. Thanks for joining us. I would suggest, Chris, we move on to tomorrow. It's Friday. That usually give us pretty solid slate. We got a championship matchup in England. We got a nothing in Spain this weekend. Actually, there's only one La Liga game, and that is Barcelona and Rayo Vallecano. It's a postponed match of round 22 or 25. I
Hmm.
don't remember. But we do have a Copa del Rey finals, which is Betis against Valencia. I
Yeah,
believe that's on Saturday. Wolfsburg and Mainz in Bundesliga tomorrow, Chris. We know that Wolfsburg has been anything but good this team, but this season. But I think that they have done enough to save themselves and stay in Bundesliga for another season.
they've been a tough team for me to really get behind this season. I mean, Wolfsburg. I think you are right though. I think they have done enough to sort of keep themselves um, above water necessarily, but
Yeah,
I'm just trying to pull up the table here. I mean, again, you're seeing another team that's in that purgatory stage in Mines who are still. I mean, 8 points out with 8 games to go. It's not necessarily unattainable to try to catch Union Berlin, but again, they're winless in their last four, and taking on a Wolfsburg team that's lost four of their last 5 games. I think both teams are going to be desperate here. So I think the way I'm going to go now, and I'm probably going to go both teams to score in over 2.5. I think again, trusting these two teams to score multiple times is always dicey. But I don't know. I think that's the way I'm looking in this one.
I honestly think that is the safest bet you can take in this game. I would definitely avoid sides because neither team is playing well right now, and honestly, it could go either way. But taking Wolfsburg's season so far into consideration, I'm leaning towards Mainz, honestly, just because they are better defensively than Wolfsburg is, and they're scoring more goals. But I do like both teams to score, just both teams to score at minus 150 here in my book. Maybe you can get it at a better price. Then I would take it if you can get it around minus 135, minus 140, yes. But I think minus 150, it's a bit too steep to put money on this game. So maybe stretch it to both teams to score at over 2.5.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the way to go. I mean, like you said, you could go both teams to score. I haven't checked the price on that on that play yet, but I mean, just in case maybe you do see a 1-1 draw here.
Bet365 has it at minus 134, so I think that's something for you.
Maybe that's the route to go then. Just go both teams to score. I mean, minus 144. Sorry, minus 134. Not terrible.
Now, have you taken a look at the slate for tomorrow, Chris?
I took a little bit of a look at it. I see there is a matchup in Netherlands. Sparta Rotterdam and FC20, and you know, again, it was another game that I really wanted to try to find a bet on because I think that it's a favorable spot for FC20, but it's just a matter of trying to find the value in it. I think. I mean, maybe I'll go with the 20 to win to nil. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up here. Give me just a second.
Yeah,
Yeah, Twente at minus 182 favorites, but I mean by far in better form. And well, they won't reach the top two, but if they reach the third place, they are going to Conference League qualifications, while fourth to seventh place are qualification playoffs,
yeah.
whatever that means. So
It's like
I would say,
like the two leg play in or something.
yeah. So I'm guessing they will go for the win here. They have been solid so far this season, but minus 182 is a pretty steep price to take. So I mean, in the Netherlands, usually, and I say usually, we are good for goals, but we had some weird days this season where where we've seen 0-0 in that second Dutch division, where we usually see at least two goals in every game. So I was honestly, personally, trying to stay away from that league as much as I can. But in this one, I don't know. Maybe take 20 team total. What's the price of that? Do you have it handy?
I'm just pulling it up right now. I think my personal choice for that game, I'm going to go 20 to win to nil. I mean, you look at what they've done when they've won four of their last five games. I should say they're unbeaten in their last five, four wins and a draw, and all four wins and a loss. Let me start over on that one. 4-1 in their last five games. I was looking at another team. 4-1 in their last five games, and all four wins have come to nil. So I think that's the way I was going to look at that one. But let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find.
It's minus 143 on my book here. Team
To,
total on Twente.
on over one and a
Over,
half.
yeah, that's not a bad bet.
That's actually not a bad price. Um,
I think that also over 2.5 is not out of the realm of possibilities, especially at minus 1214 that
yeah,
we're getting. Because Sparta Rotterdam
yeah,
has conceded, what, 43 goals in 29 games?
yeah,
That's quite a few goals. So,
yeah. You're getting 20 to win to nil at plus 150. So I think if you're looking for value in that game, I think that's probably where I would head off to.
now, speaking of that Eerste Divisie, Chris, also in the Netherlands, we got 7 games tomorrow. And what I would suggest to do is open all seven, set your book to totals, just randomly click 4 games. I think that's that's the biggest chance you have at hitting them because the results have been so freaky in that league over the last couple of months. So, like I said, just randomly click 4 games, take over 2.5, and you're golden.
That's actually, let me see what the total goals are here because you might get, let's see, everything's over 2.5. You can go with, there are actually a couple that are giving you plus money or near even odds for over 2.5. Let's
Yeah.
see here that you're getting, RKC and PC Swole for plus 105. Willem and Vitesse for minus 106 for the over. Groningen and Heracles uh, plus 105 to the over. Fortuna Sittard and Go Ahead Eagles uh, minus 106 to the over, 2.5. But then you're also getting like Feyenoord and Utrecht at minus 211. NEC and Ajax at minus 275. So you're seeing the two ends of the spectrum, I think, in that league for the over 2.5.
Yeah, so like out of those 7 games tomorrow, if I end up betting that league, trust me, I will pick one game that's gonna end in 0-0 or 1-0 for either team. I'm gonna find one. I'm sure of it. So I think the best thing for me is to stay away from that league or just randomly click over 2.5 on like four games out of those seven, and I'll have a winning ticket.
Oh man, you do realize Goran's going to have me now buy a lottery ticket and basically just click on. I might. I do realize I'm probably now going to have to click on like all 7 games just to go over 2.5 just to see, or all 8 games I think just to see if I can make it work. But
Are there eight?
is there? Or is there?
Well,
I thought maybe I counted wrong. Maybe I did.
no, 7 games.
7.
One
Okay.
is actually, yeah.
No. Well, no. I'm seeing 8.
One is on Sunday, two are on Monday. So I see one, two, three, four, five, six,
You're
seven for tomorrow.
wait. Are we talking about the same league here? Because I'm looking at.
I don't think we are because I was looking at the odds when you were calling
Well,
out
I'm
the
looking
odds.
at. Okay, hold on, hold on.
This is not what I have here, not even close. So
Oh my lord. Okay, well,
I'm
I'm
talking
talking
about
about the
Erste
Netherlands.
Division. Erste Division, that's the second division I'm
Oh,
talking about.
second division. Okay, that's what I was going to say. I was looking at the first division. That's why. Okay, I'm
Well,
still
they have
getting.
only one game tomorrow,
I'm
so I don't
still.
know.
Y'all got to understand. I'm still getting used to this thing with Goran. So this is his fault.
Yeah,
Okay, there we go. Okay, now I see 7 games tomorrow. Okay,
yeah, there we go.
there we go. Okay, I see. I was looking at the actual first division, not the Goran first division. Um. Oh man, you know what? just looking at these, you might as well just click like you said, Gordon, buy a lottery ticket. Click on just
Yeah,
four overs that you see because let's see here.
yeah, just randomly take over 2.5 and four of those 7 games, and you'll get a win. I know that's not what you want to hear from a professional handicapper, but sorry, guys.
Well, I mean, I will say this. Look at the teams that are scoring like the higher amounts of goals, right? Like you've got Volendam with 75 in second. You got Excelsior at 75, Young Ajax at 75. And then you go to the
Yeah,
bottom of the table where you've got, teams like, oh
you
boy,
got teams that are conceding a lot of goals,
holy crap,
73,
that is a lot of
73.
consonants. Okay, I'm not even gonna try with that one, because as good as I am with pronunciations of some of them, man, some of these I can't even. I'm not even gonna try. So
What else have we got going on for tomorrow, Chris?
yeah, I did see it in the comments. Someone mentioned the Huddersfield and Barnsley match,
Yeah,
and that was another game that was on my radar mainly because it's on the board, but. Because I believe Barnsley. Correct me if I'm not mistaken. I think they're at the bottom of the table.
wait, let me pull it up here. I'm trying to find it. English Championship. We have Huddersfield and Barnsley. Yeah, I think that Barnsley is. Yeah, they are in the last place. They haven't won any of their last 5 games.
Yeah,
But you know what? Huddersfield has been playing really well lately. They have 3 wins in their last 4 games. And let me see how far away they are from Fulham and that top spot.
I
Uh,
will say this for people that are asking about this game. I would probably go Huddersfield and over 2.5 because I do think Barnsley is going to try to salvage something. I don't think they will. But the bottom line is Barnsley needs to they need to win their last 4 games to have a sliver of hope that they're going to stay up in the championship. And
Honestly,
I
quite a lot is at stake for both teams right now. So, in a situation like that, I would just take the over, especially at minus 110.
yeah, that's actually not a bad bet either.
Maybe even if you wanna be a bit riskier, take both teams to score it over 2.5 because both teams need a win, both teams need points. So just take BTTS and over if you want to go for full value in this one.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, personally for me, I think Huddersfield. I mean, I know Barnsley is desperate, but I think Huddersfield probably gets it. So I'd probably lean towards Huddersfield and over 2.5 at plus 160. If you think both teams score, you're getting Huddersfield and both teams to score at plus 270. So
Yeah, like PGC says, Huddersfield is gonna try to avoid those playoffs for promotion. So either of the top 2 spots will do. They are 4 points away from Burnham, who's in the second place. I'm not sure how many games there are left. They do play a lot of games. Uh, how many games are left in the season yet?
4.
4.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that Barnsley needs to win all 4 games to have a shot. Because right now they need 12 points over. They need a surplus of 12 points to stave off relegation, and there's
Yeah,
4 games
it's
left. So
it's always hard to expect the team that hasn't done anything so far this season to get what they need in the last few games of the season. So I think Barnsley has a lot of work to do in those last few weeks, but I honestly don't think they can do it. Porto just scored.
Oh. But here's the thing. Even for me, and maybe I'm reading too much into this. Maybe I'm trying to read the tea leaves too much. Minus 162 almost feels a little bit off for a team that is challenging for the top spot, or at least has a chance to make a push for the top spot like Huddersfield, and a bottom feeder like Barnsley. Even with desperation, I would have thought this might have been like a minus 200 to minus 250 line for Huddersfield.
I actually had them at minus 155 here in my book. So, uh, yeah, I think that books see something that we don't, and I think they're counting on Barnsley to do something. Maybe at least get to the scoreboard, but we can see that they are not defending very well this season. So I'm not sure they can get what they need in this game. How much time left in that Porto game? We
Uh,
got about 6 minutes left. If we
eh.
get 2 goals in this one, holy crap, that's gonna
If we
be.
get 2 goals in this one, Goran is going streaking tomorrow.
Yeah, why not?
Oh boy, I don't know. I can't. The zoom on my camera is not good enough for that.
It's no more. It's not snowing anymore here in Canada, so
Okay, yes, okay. So Goran doesn't have to worry about shrinkage.
yeah, of course.
He laughed at that, saying, "I don't have to worry about that to begin with."
Yeah. Fuck you. Oh man.
Uh,
What else do we have? We have that League One matchup in England. Actually, that's League Two. Newport and Colchester United. Chris.
I was gonna say you try to pull one over on me, but I'm gonna go with Newport. Newport, they, but I will probably go with both teams to score an over 2.5 in that one. I think 3 of the last 5 meetings between the two have seen at least 3 goals. Excuse me. So I think both teams want this one.
Let me pull it up here. Can't even find this league. Where the hell is it? League Two. There you go. So many English leagues on the book. It's hard to find the one that you need.
The reason why I'd probably take Newport is Colchester hasn't won on the road since December. So
Oh yeah. At this price, what minus 134 at Newport at home? I'll take it as well.
yeah,
Colchester is pretty much safe from relegation. They will stay in the league. They have a nice backup. So I would go with Newport. Plus, they can still get promoted. They're only 4 points away from that from those promotion playoff spots.
yeah,
So they kind of do need a win here. Defensively, they have been horrible so far, though. But Colchester has been worse.
yeah,
So Newport on the minor at minus 134.
yeah. I think that's the way to go in this one.
Yeah, PGC Colchester is not chasing a playoff spot. They're in 19th with 22 points away from the playoff spot. So the only one chasing here is Newport, and well, let's hope they can catch it. uh, I think that's all we have to talk about, Chris, for tomorrow. But I guess now it's the time for the parlay.
Yeah, you're gonna twist my arm and go back to the frickin'
Do you want to blindly click on 4 Dutch games and give
Oh,
that out as a parlay?
not really, because that's probably the worst thing you could do as a handicapper. Just click on a lottery ticket. I'll tell you what, this is what we'll do. We'll give it an actual parlay, and then I'll randomly click on 4. We'll do both.
All right. That sounds
Because I
good.
actually want to give some people some actual basis for a decent parlay here. But okay. You go first and I'll roll off of you.
All right. Don't roll too hard, though.
Please, are you kidding? That's all I do. Gravity is not my friend.
Uh, you know what? I will take both teams to score in Wolfsburg and Mainz.
Okay. And I think I will go with what we talked about earlier, that FC20 team total over 1.5.
Okay, let me write these down.
And let me pull up the odds while you're writing it down.
Wolfsburg BTTS at 20 team total, eh?
Yeah. Let's see. Wolfsburg. Okay, so Goran said Wolfsburg minus 4.5.
Yeah, right. Stop messing with people. Somebody's gonna play
I
minus
know
four.
they will. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, forget I said that. Sorry. Okay. Everybody's gonna learn from watching the soccer show. I have a terrible sense of humor, and then if you watch the drive-through, you probably know that already. And Europe.
All right. So that would be around plus 200, I would say.
Let me see here. Plus 202.
Oh, there we go. That's not bad. So Wolfsburg and who are they playing? Wolfsburg and Mainz,
Mainz.
both teams to score. That's in Bundesliga.
Yeah.
And Twente is playing against Sparta Rotterdam. Take
Yeah.
Twente team total over 1.5 for nice plus 202.
Okay, hold on. This is what I'm gonna do. Give me a second here.
And then you can go and blindly click on 4 games. Actually, I'll do it too.
You know what? I was gonna say. You know what we should do? Ask the chat to just throw out 4 random numbers, and those are the numbers we'll pick.
All right. So Sean P, throw out 4 random numbers between 1 and 7, I guess.
Yeah,
Because
just
we
1
have
and
7
7.
games. Let's see what we can get.
Anyone in the chat, not necessarily just limited to Sean and PG.
Well, of course.
Anybody.
I
Just
see
throw,
that Randy is here with us.
Yeah.
He's laughing like crazy.
just
So
throw out a couple.
Randy,
Just throw out a couple numbers. So I see 4.
so that would be Helmut game. All right. All right. Looks like Sean's the only one who wants to play.
2.
That's Dan Bosch in my book here.
Yeah,
All right.
that sounds like a good beer.
Uh,
Oh, Randy just threw in
right,
3.
there we go.
You want to talk? Randy called us the goat earlier. If I could call any of us writers the goat, that's Randy Chambers. I'm gonna go on record saying that.
And last number. Come on.
Yeah, quick.
Don't be shy.
Gordon sounded like one of those really crappy lottery girls that you'd see on the New York channels. There you go,
we go.
6. You sound like one of those really crappy lottery girls on like the New York feed channels at like 11:30 at night when they're drawing lottery numbers. 4, 2, 3,
So
and
I have
6.
I hope we have a different parlay, Chris. Do we? I got Helmut, then Bosch, Emmet, and Telstar.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Plus
you were hoping
5
for something different?
Oh, plus 583 here in my book.
I've got plus 648.
Oh, then take Bet365. So Helmut Sport and the Graf, or whatever you say that, however you say that, over 2.5. Then Bosch and Volendam over 2.5. Emmen and Roda over 2.5. And Telstar and FC Eindhoven over 2.5.
I would say this for my future reference. This is the inside joke I will make. Just go with the teams with the most consonants in their team name, or the ones that sound like the noise you make when you sneeze. That's like,
Gesundheit.
yeah.
I'll take a picture of this parlay so I can play it
Yeah.
later. But
Like you sneeze and say Dordrecht, and it's like, okay, that's where you got to go. If you sneeze and scream Excelsior, we need to put you into therapy or something. We need to talk.
Something's wrong with you. Yeah.
Yeah, at that point.
I would say that's it for today, Chris. We got a lot more to talk about tomorrow on that live show because we have a lot of games on Saturday, especially those early ones. Got anything else to add, Chris?
No, I'm going to put a couple bucks down on both of these parlays that we just threw out and see if we can catch it.
And there will be another one coming up on YouTube as a video later on today, guys. So make sure you check that out. Porto is Sporting. You can suck it both. And
Goran wants both of you to suck. That's wow. Okay,
yeah,
that's adventurous.
that's me. That's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you check out the previews we're gonna have later on, and check out the rest of the videos coming up on YouTube. And we will see you again tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern.
We'll see you guys.